recording. Right, so we're going to have a go at trying to make this mug. So first thing you need when you're doing the mug is a circle. I'm going to go for a circle of 50 millimeters radius. So hit 50, press return, and we get our circle. From there, we're going to extrude it, and we're going to go up 120. And again, you'll see in the bottom right hand corner, the size is going up, so we'll just force that to 120 by typing in and press enter. And that will give us our general mug shape. From there, let's pan over a bit down here so we can get onto the top, and I'll rotate that slightly. What I'm going to do, just to make sure we find the center line, is I'm going to use the tape measure tool down here. Tape measure, and I'm going to, there we go, actually locked onto the face there, intersection. Just bob a line across there, bob a line across there just to make sure we get in the center. And then we're going to pop another circle on, and we'll do this circle 45. Again, press enter, and what we'll do from there is we will extrude the internal section down 110. So that will give us our basic cup shape. From there, I can get rid of those guidelines if I want to. I'll leave them in for now. Actually, just get rid, because it'll make the drawing a little bit tidier. Now the next thing we're going to do, this is where it gets a little bit fiddlier. There's a couple of ways you could do this. I'll show you both ways. So the first thing you can do is put a rectangle on the side of the blue line. So if you can get it to lock onto the blue line, which doesn't look like it's going to behave itself doing today. No, we'll go with the other way of doing it. We'll pop a rectangle down here on the bottom. What I'm going to do with that rectangle is I'm going to make it 10 by 50. Then I'm going to extrude that up, and I'm going to make it 80 high. Now we're actually going to delete that afterwards. So what we're doing there is we're basically making a shape that we can draw our cup handle on, and then we're going to assemble the cup handle onto the side. Next thing I'm going to do is the 2-point curve tool. So I'll click on the top, I'll click on the bottom, and then I will bring it all the way across to there. And I'm also going to want to create a circle. So we'll get the circle tool down here. What I'm going to do with the circle is I'm going to draw the circle on this face here. So I'm going to want it in the bottom corner, and I'm going to come out, come out all the way to 10. From there, we're going to start deleting and removing sections. So I'm going to take out all that box, and all I want to leave myself with is the circle and the line. Curve, let's say the line, the curved section, the arc. There we go. So we've got just those sections. I'll just check for anything else. It could be a little bit of a line down there. I want to get rid of that. There we go. So from there, we're going to use the follow me tool to just run round. So again, we're looking here. There we go, follow me tool, click the circle, and then we'll just track this round. To the edge there. From there, we're just going to move it across. So what I might just do is add a little bit of a guideline onto the side of the mug here. So I put a guideline at the side of it, get it to behave. I'll come up about 20. There we go, it's giving me a point there. And hopefully this will mean that I can then locate, I use the move tool here, so we can use the move tool. Just skip the section there. If you use your arrow to grab the item for a start, rotate it around, and then hopefully when I use the move tool, should be able to grab it in the middle there, and then I'll just rotate it around. What I'm going to try and do is drop the middle of that on the end point there. Then from there, just zoom in, I can get rid of the guideline. There we go. Guideline's gone, and we've got now. I appreciate if you zoom in there's a slight gap on there. I wouldn't worry too much about that. If we wanted to, we could just nudge that handle in a little bit more with the move tool. But in terms of actually producing a mug, we've got a reasonable product there. Another thing we could consider doing is if we want to pop a colour on there, we could put some colour on the mug. We could look at popping a pattern on there. There we go. So there are some patterns there. We'll put a dotted pattern on there. So there we have a mug.